Friday. It's Friday. Although time is an illusion and energy is fluid, it's Friday. Happy Venus Day, y'all. We have the moon in Leo, and we do have a full moon approaching us very shortly, if I'm not mistaken. That is this weekend. Yeah, this weekend, either the 8th or the 9th. I don't want to give you the wrong date, but you can certainly Google it. But yes, with the full moon in Leo, the moon is currently in Leo right now, as I just mentioned. So you may be feeling childlike. You may have this tied to any children that you know. You may also be in this space of wanting to be respected, kind of like a lion does. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have for right now. But we're going to get into these cards and see what other messages we can pull from this energy. Okay? And I hope y'all having an amazing Friday, as you should be. All the time, every day, no matter what day of the week it is. Because time is an illusion, as we've been saying, and energy is fluid. What are we going to start with first? Let's go with some mermaid and dolphins. I just want to see what oracle messages we have. See, I really have that no set way of like doing my readings. I just go with the flow. Whichever deck I'm drawn to for that particular reading, that's where we'll go. But like I always say, energy is fluid and time is an illusion. And remember, we like to first say thank you to our angels, our spirit guides, ascended masters, and the creator of all. And remember that these messages are general. So if you need a personal reading, you can find that information in my description box below. And yeah, you have all the information that you need, or you can just send me an email and we can go over how you will be able to attain that reading with me. So we're going to get into this reading and we're going to see, what messages we have for the collective that our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors would like for us to know at this moment in space, which is what we call time. Alright. Thank you, spirit guides, for these messages, the clarity, or just the advice that my lovely soul tribe will be receiving from this message. Here we go, y'all. What message do you have for the collective? Whoa. Wow. Okay. First card, soulmate relationship. That's how y'all feeling? That's how y'all feeling? Soulmate relationship. A new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. That just made me feel so good. It's basically that divine counterpart. Just like you see these two dolphins forming the DNA helix. So it's like two souls coming together that are basically one soul and two bodies coming together. With similar views, beliefs, just a way of going about life. You know? What other message do we have for the collective? Oh. Even better. Stay optimistic. So for some of you who are waiting for that divine counterpart, Spirit is telling you to stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could also be business or the relationship with self. Staying optimistic, okay? Because if you're healing, your dreams will come true in terms of your healing, or your spirit guides and ancestors will continue to guide you and cover you through that healing process. Don't think you're doing this alone, because you're never truly alone. Beautiful at the bottom, because it caught my eye. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Absolutely. With the full moon in Leo and the moon currently in Leo, that is that energy where you're going to be feeling creative and you're going to go for it, passionate, because Leo's fire. It's also a fixed sign, and fixed signs are people with fixed signs are usually drawn into their way and only their way, you know? So when it comes to your creativity and passion, you're going to be focused on what it is that you want to do. What other messages do we have Waves of prosperity, yes. Because when you have love and your heart is full, you can create. And that is where you go manifest. That is the window, the door to manifestation is the heart. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Waves of opportunity. Love that. Let's get one more card. Spirit guys, one more card. And don't fly out. Oh, okay. It just said beautiful self-employment. So this is amazing. You have love and finance in this reading, as well as just plain old life. Okay? Not plain old, like, because life isn't plain. It's simple, but it's not plain. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Yes. So, remember, it said stay optimistic, and that's, if I were to put it under that card, it would be under the, self-employment would be under the stay optimistic card. But that's what we have, a soulmate relationship, stay optimistic, ways of prosperity, and self-employment. Let's go into the tarot and see what details Spirit has for us on this beautiful Venus day, which is Friday. As I mentioned in the beginning, it's about love, money, and beauty. Now we have empowerment at the bottom of the deck. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. And at the top, we have pay attention, notice repetitious signs, and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Okay, let's see what we have in the middle. Spirit guides. Accept heaven's help. Beautiful. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Whenever you ask your angels and your spirit guides for whatever it is that you want, do not doubt yourselves, my love. Okay? It's very easy to do because we don't see what it is that we want. We don't know how it's going to come to us, but that is not our place. If you watch my other videos, wow, as we split the deck, Two of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, stability and a union. If you watch my other videos, I'm always mentioning, well, I just lost my train of thought, so sorry. It'll come back to me, but that just caught my eye. Sorry. Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective spirit guides? What message do you have for the collective spirit guides? What message do you have for the collective? We're gonna cut the deck. Let's see what we have. So we have soulmate relationships, stay optimistic, ways of prosperity, and self-employment. We are already off to an amazing start with this reading, so let's keep it going, y'all. What message do you have for the collective, spirit guides? What message do you have for the collective? So, this energy is going to have a lot of y'all, okay, speaking up, expressing your love to the one that you love, truly love, because it's the second card that we're getting now when it comes to divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flames. Let's just say divine counterpart, because there is a difference between soulmate and twin flame, because everyone you meet that changes the way that you go about things or gives you, or that you resonate with, is a soulmate. And your twin flame is basically how it's depicted in this picture. See the two dolphins coming together, the helix, the infinity symbol, branching two things together. So one soul, two bodies coming together. That's a twin flame. Soulmates, two people, two different souls meet. Got me? With the first card, beautiful energy, we have the Four of Wands. And that's about stability, foundation, as I mentioned before, unions, marriage, partnerships, the right partnerships that's going to allow you to catapult, or if you've been stagnant at some point. Is this what we're doing today, Spirit? So I'm going to need for y'all to comment, like, share, and subscribe for those of you who are coming into union, because we just got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. More divine union. Some of y'all are about to be in bliss. Oh my Jesus. Look at that. Some of y'all might be. Don't spill your drink while you're on your date. Don't spill that fed. Some of you might be nervous. Just take it little by little. Okay? Enjoy yourself. You deserve to be loved, honey. Whoever you are. So we have the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. It's a union that was supposed to come together. Note, ooh, here's another thing. See that angel at the top? Isn't that a lion? Full moon in Leo. I'm telling you, that energy is going to bring a lot of things together. So stay optimistic. There's ways of prosperity coming for you. It doesn't have to be money. Ways of prosperity could be the heart space. If you feel loved, that's prosperous as it is. What message do you have for the collective with this beautiful spread thus far? What do we have here? The Wheel of Fortune. Ways of prosperity. Literally, ways of prosperity. And this is also about Jupiter energy, the expansion, the luck. You know, I don't truly believe in luck because you create the opportunities, and as long as you stay prepared, you won't see it as luck. It's just an opportunity that was supposed to come to you. However, the tarot purpose says the Wheel of Fortune is related to Jupiter, which is about expansion and luck. Now, we just have ways of prosperity, which is also this. Yo. And we have all fixed signs in this card also, which means that Leo is in here along with Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Those are the fixed signs. So some of you could be getting into union, or the completion of a cycle brought this union together. Completing karmic cycles, completing karmic relationships. Some of you may have to complete that karmic relationship if you're looking to step into that divine union also. Okay? Because a lot of karmic relationships is basically you on a wheel learning a lesson. You decide how long you're going to stay on that wheel and learn that lesson. I just saw 13 flaps on the timer, which is the Death card, which would be transformation, the rebirth and transformation, just as I'm speaking about it. But, whew, yeah, some of you are going to be lost for words when this moment happens. Lost for words. So lost for words. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. We have Aries and Cancer. Fixed signs, fixed signs, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus thus far in this reading. So, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, because our, the Sun card, you see my hand, it just shook like that. Oh my goodness, universe, spirit, everybody, everything, the Sun card, basically everything that we see right now with the Sun card within this spread, it's like, this is yes. This is like a sure yes. It's going to happen. It's happening. It is happening, and it's coming up under the Four of Wands, and you see what I'm, King of Pentacles. Listen, the Sun card is also Leo. I'm telling you, this full moon in Leo is going to be, it's going to be intense and spicy. Yo, this is beautiful. Oh my God, we can't make this up. I'm going to have to move this over this way. Sorry. The World card. I'm telling you, the completion of the cycle, starting over again, the number 21. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this because this also has the fixed signs on it, so I don't want to be incorrect about that Wheel of Fortune. However, moving along. No, might be right. But anyway, this is the completion of a cycle, back to what we were saying. And as you can see, we have all 4 fixed signs in this card: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Again, the completion of the cycle, the reset. You see how it's one big old 0? And that's coming up under the 2 of Cups. So as I was mentioning before, the completion of a karmic cycle brings you into this divine union, or whatever karma that you have to deal with on your own as a person gets you to this point. But with the Sun card already in this spread, it's going to happen. You will heal. You will get to that point. Having to stay optimistic. Just know you're getting to that point. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. You will come into union. You will have these partnerships that you have been longing for, because the World card is going through all 4 seasons also. What other messages do you have as it relates to this spread, Spirit Guides? What other message do you have as it relates to this spread? Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Page of Wands, a new beginning, a new idea about how you're going to take action after the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so some of you may be receiving resources, the ways of prosperity that's going to allow you to move forward in those endeavors that you've been trying to get to. Not trying to, but been working on. Literally working on. And before that, we have the Sun card. So the journey that you did go on was worth it, basically. Okay, you stayed optimistic. You allowed the divine to work with you. Whether if it was interventions, divine interventions, moments where you may have felt uncomfortable, none of it was in vain. None of it wasn't for just the sake of making you feel, how you didn't want to feel, possibly. Just know that with every situation, the light shines brightest in the dark. This is why duality is important. To be whole means that you know your chateau side and your light side. Okay, you can't just always be love and light all the time, because things change. It's not constant. So you're going to have to go through those lessons, but you must be aware as to why you're going through these lessons, for what reason. And 10 times out of 10, it's related to your purpose, what you're supposed to do on this planet during the time that you're here in this flesh. Because your soul is eternal, it will continue on. That's if you do the work, if you complete your karmic cycles. This isn't the only place, to thrive. That's a different topic. Let's continue. Tell us more, Spirit Guides, about this spread. Tell us more about this spread. Beautiful energy. Tell us more about this spread. Okay. The Fool. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith, taking risk. And then the Page of Pentacles. I'm not doing reversals today because I wasn't guided to. Page of Pentacles, okay, which is an offer coming in. So we have the Page of Wands, a new way of taking action. Page of Pentacles, a message about something. Could be a contract. It could be once you completed this cycle, come into this union or union with self. Here comes the offers. The new beginnings, of taking a leap of faith. Let's see, what else do we get from this? I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like there's something else in here that I need to tell you. This Sun card in the middle of the Four of Wands and the Fool is bringing vitality to this new beginning, this new union, this new foundation. Okay? Could be this transit that's coming up with the full moon in Leo. That's going to bring, it's going to give you clarity. It's going to bring the awareness to you. It's going to shine a light on a lot of things, on how you're going to take this new beginning. Okay, because the universe is granting you the resources and how to take action. They have planted the seeds within you to take action and how to recognize, what is stable as you embark on this new phase or this new journey. Because pages is the beginning of something as aces, but it's kind of like messages about it. Okay, what is the last card as it relates to the spread here, guys? What is the last card as it relates to this spread? Sorry. What is the last card as it relates to this spread? So 2211. What is the last card on this spread? What is the final message? What is the final message for this spread, Spirit guys? What is the final message for this spread? Beautiful. So those two came out. I am taking both. Okay, some of you have gone through a divorce or leaving a situation like a job, and that was your karmic cycle. Something within that environment was teaching you about the karmic cycles that you were putting yourself in day and day out, year in and year out. Okay, because the two cards that fell out, Eight of Cups, walking away from the things that no longer serve you, and the Strength card, which is another 8. Okay, so remember, talking about the 8 and the soulmate relationship. Coming into these type of unions, these type of partnerships will require you to leave things behind. And it's not, I don't like to even call it a sacrifice. It's a choice that you have to make. Either you're going to sit there in a karmic cycle day in and day out, as I said, 23, and I looked at the timer, or you're going to learn those lessons within those karmic cycles and move forward, because you've tamed the beast. Okay, another infinity symbol here. We have 2 8s. 2 8s. That's abundance, infinite abundance. But you have to have the strength and courage to walk away from those things that are not serving you. Trust me, you'll be fine. It always gets better, but it gets worse before it does. Just saying. So, yeah, literally, this offer comes in when you find the strength to walk away from those things that no longer serve you. This is at the base of all of the goodness that's up top. This right here, this message about the new beginning, walking away from things that no longer serving you, having the courage to walk away, to receive these offers. You see how this messenger is coming with the pentacle? This message is coming with the contract, the idea, the resources. Then you have the Sun card, the world, the Page of Wands. The Sun is about vitality, creation, the world, completion of a cycle, karma. Page of Wands, a new idea, how to take action on the new idea. Okay? The universe is literally giving you the courage, the vitality on how to move forward with this cycle that you just been in it longer than you needed to be. Then we have the Five of Swords. Like I said, that's about resignation, victory, that once you leave from the situation, that the wheel turns. The divine partnerships, unions come together. The foundation, the stability rebuilds itself much stronger. You know, at the top, Knight of Swords, charge in on that. Okay? Charge in on those thoughts. Start to think logically of how you're going to step away from those things if you have not. We have Mercury retrograde coming up. At the same time, we have the full moon in Leo, but the retrograde is until about the 16th or so. Okay? So, with the full moon in Leo, you're going to be passionate and creative. Use that energy to step away from the things that's not in alignment with you and your purpose and your vibe. You know what I mean? Because you are important. If your cup is not full, you cannot fill another or match another with the full cup. You know? You can always give from your cup as long as it runneth over. And as long as there's reciprocity, that understanding and overstanding that, you know, I'm not just taking from you. And right here I'm seeing Venus Friday today also. This could have happened for some of you today because we have blue and white. That's Venus colors. In terms of clothing, just but yeah, energy is amazing. What do we have down the middle, Spirit guys? What do we have down the middle? The burden. Releasing the burdens, okay? For some of you, you know, enough is enough. You completed. 10 is about completion. You've done all you needed to do because 10 of Wands is about fire, which is about action, movement. So some of you may have realized that you need to walk away from this burden. Again, strength and courage. And it'll give you the confidence. Right here. That Leo feeling. The confidence. Because you have to have courage first before confidence. Let me see. What do we want to do right now? I want to see. What is the Eight of Cups and the Strength card here? Why is it here? Because that could tell us a little bit more as to what some of us may need to take action on. Okay? Because we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands above it. So there's definitely some information here. Let me just see, guys. Hold on. What message do you have? Tell us why the Eight of Cups and the Strength card is here in the final position. Tell us why the Eight of Cups and the Strength card is here. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Beautiful energy though. Love it. Y'all putting in work. Use that Mercury retrograde to your advantage. It slows down communication and logic. Now, instead of you having quick thoughts, racy thoughts, it'll slow down for you. Tell us why the Eight of Cups and the Strength card is here. So if it's slowing down for you now, you can really assess what it is that is not working for you. So use it to your advantage. Mercury retrograde in bad. See people talking about it and people like, oh my God, no. It's okay. It is okay. It is necessary. Okay? It is the planet of communication and logic that is literally moving slower or going in an opposite direction. So it's like it's doing an audit, as I love to say, as to where as to what point you have reached until this point. Okay? Because it's going to show you what you need to shift, what you need to change or do away with. Why is the Eight of Cups in the Strength card here? Why is the Eight of Cups in the Strength card here? Why is the Eight of Cups in the Strength card here? Why is the Eight of Cups in the Strength card here? This union can also be bringing in a son if you don't have children yet, or if you do, could be a son. And remember, this is the year of twins. Tell us why the Eight of Cups and the Strength card is here. Tell us why the Eight of Cups and the Strength card is here. Well, look at that. Look at this. Hold on. Okay. Why is the Eight of Cups and the Strength card here? The lies and the deceptions. So, some of you know how this relates to you, as to having the courage to walk away from even deceit in yourself, in terms of knowing that you need to let go of something, so that way you're able to become your full self. Okay? Tell us more about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card. Tell us more about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card with the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card with the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card with the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups and the Strength card with the Seven of Swords. Tell me some more. Six of Cups, something from the past. So some of you could be holding on, and it could be forming this energy of deceit within you when it comes to something from the past. It could be something from your childhood also, or past life, or past relationship, whether if it's in this life or another life. Okay. One more card, sorry guys, one more. See? Okay. We have the Hermit with the number 9, which is about completion, is also Virgo energy. But this is also divine wisdom, the enlightenment. Okay? Taking the time to isolate yourself and figure out what it is that's causing this type of feeling within you. Okay? So you have to do some deep shadow work, basically. Because it's going to require you to have strength to walk away from it. So it has to be something that's beneath the surface. Literally beneath the surface. If you watch the new version of Little Mermaid, when she's trapped, this is who she sees at the depths of the ocean, is the Hermit. So some of you have to go deep within your emotions, your subconscious, by meditating, writing things out if you need to. Clearing your thoughts. This is about communication and logic. Okay? Six of Cups is soulmates, twin flame. Could be something within your childhood and the reciprocity. But that's what we have. Let's go into... let's do the Oracle cards. Let's see what messages we can pull from here for you guys. So whether if it's a job, your past life, your childhood, a past relationship that you're still holding on to, that's going to require some strength to walk away from. But trust and believe. Think of the higher purpose, your highest good. Is holding on to that thought going to get you to your highest good, or is it going to hold you back? Okay? What is the advice for the collective based on this spread? I'm sorry, I keep dropping cards. Sorry. Let's see. I'll take them right now. I'll read them to y'all, but if I'll put them back if it comes out, then we know. But this is quite relevant. 52. Hasta la vista, baby. Brings it to a 7. Completion, spiritual journey. 15, GPS, your internal compass. You listening to the divine, the universe as it's guiding you. 13, entangled. Same thing. Could be entangled with someone else's thoughts, the telepathy, you know. And that deception could be from someone else. But if you don't take the time to slow down and assess your thoughts, you'll never know that now you're just picking up energy and just responding or reacting to someone else's energy. That was great. Let me just see what it says here. Let's go with entangled. You would probably call what's about to happen synchronicity or maybe even coincidence. On contrary, the big truth is you are already connected to everything and everyone. Quantum physics has its own name for it, entanglement. The reason it appears that all ducks are lining up on your behalf right now is because you're finally paying attention. Let the games begin. Pay attention. When you pay attention, listen, like I said, let the games begin. Hasta la vista, baby. Remember that song Queen Elsa sings in the Disney movie Frozen when she unleashes her magic? Well, if you didn't catch this animated flick, it's time to let it go. Walk away. And just like you never look back at the trash can you leave at the curb, don't give it a second glance. It's time for new beginnings. Out with the old and with the new. That strength and courage to walk away. The newness, right here. All of this. This is all new. All of it. This whole reading is about that. This is great. This is great. This is one phenomenal reading for Friday. I'll tell you that. Cheers. Then we have number 15, GPS. OMG, your intuition is being a real show-off these days. It's so ready to help navigate your life. And quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, you insist on doing everything without its help. There's no need to be lost ever, especially now that you're about to stumble onto a gold mine. The ways of prosperity. I'll put these back. And I'm going to shuffle through once because I think that was the message. We're going to see. What is the overall message, Spirit, for the collective? What is the overall message? What is the overall message? And that was interesting because these cards are very precise that it takes a minute for them. What is the overall message as it relates to this spread for the collective? What is the overall message? See? Take it how it resonates, y'all. Don't make any of this fit if it doesn't resonate. What is the final message? Smooth and easy. 28, 10, completion. At the bottom, this was at the bottom before. Silver lining. And nasty knot. At the top. Loud and clear. Huh? See? Those things that you need to step away from, it's clear. You have the clarity. That's what Aquarius season is about. You have the clarity as to what it is that you need to step away from. Follow your intuition so that way you can travel along smooth and easily to your ways of prosperity, that soulmate relationship, your self-employment, all the goodness that is your birthright that you deserve, that you were put on this planet, this kingdom. You're supposed to have dominion over the kingdom. Okay? So don't let anything dominate you in your thoughts that it holds you back from your true and finest way of living. And with that, later, y'all.